I'm going to play the interrogation of Shaun Matthew Wakefield, which took place on March the 18th, 2016. On March the 17th, 2016, a day before, 29-year-old Danielle Pruitt went missing and her body was found the next day in a field in Bluefield, Virginia. The autopsy revealed she died of blunt force trauma and the weapon used was never found. At the time of the murder, Wakefield was out on bond, having been charged with larceny for the third time, and he was also accused of altering a drug screen. He had an extensive criminal record that included burglary, larceny, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and drug charges. As part of his bail conditions, he was required to wear an electronic ankle bracelet, which allowed officers to track his movements on the day of the murder, and they were able to place him at the murder scene. He had also been spotted driving Pruitt's car before it was abandoned. Now, before I play this interrogation, please keep in mind that Wakefield did reach a plea agreement with the Commonwealth County's Attorney's Office, thereby avoiding the death penalty, but this agreement was that he would spend 57 years in prison without the possibility of parole. He was sentenced in September 2018. However, in a shocking twist, in 2019, Shaun Wakefield died in prison from a mysterious illness. The interrogation video is good, but the audio is very, very bad. Forgive me, I tried making it better. This is the best I could get it, so I added captions to help. Finally, I have no idea who this woman is next to Shaun, his fiance or his attorney. I couldn't work it out. Can you? Let me know in the comments.
You, if you would, just kind of tell me about your day yesterday, from the time you woke up. About what time did you wake up yesterday morning?
About 10.
About 10 a.m. And where would that be at when you woke up?
Tazewell.
At your residence. Do you have anything to eat? No breakfast, coffee, anything? What'd you do when you got up?
Went outside and started the car.
Went outside and started which car?
My truck.
Which truck is that?
2003 car.
2003 Yukon. What color is that Yukon?
Tan. Went to Tim's Auto Repair right on 460
Tim's Auto Repair.
to get a quote on some brakes.
Where's that at? Or is that the one
The green sign.
on the left side, on the left-hand side right there at Bailey Switch?
Going to, I don't know where it's at. I just
Going
towards Bluefield, saying left, going towards Tazewell, something right.
About what time were you there?
I would say about 11.
11. Did you stop anywhere else in between your house and Tim's? Do you remember who you talked to at Tim's?
Mechanics, maybe just one of the mechanics. I just asked them how much it would cost me to get my brakes.
Anything particular about the mechanic that you talked to? Tall, skinny, facial hair, bald? Anything you can recall?
Normal dude. Wow, I couldn't even tell you. Normal white guy.
Just a normal white guy.
Left there, left there, and when I left there, I called, a friend of mine called me and said that she wanted to get some cocaine. I said, well, let me call my friend, which is Danielle Pruitt. I called Danielle, said, yo, look, actually, I called a bunch of times, she didn't answer, she was still asleep. Finally, I texted her and said, hey, yo, my homegirl trying to get $150. She then, I called one more time, she finally answered the phone. I said, yo, I just sent you a text. My homegirl trying to get $150. She was like, all right, come to the house. I said, cool.
So you left Tim's Auto Repair. Where did you go from there?
Straight to Daniel's house.
Straight to Danielle's house. You didn't pick up your friend?
No.
Okay. About what time was it when you arrived, roughly, at Danielle's?
Roughly, I couldn't tell you. Somewhere between 11 and 11:30, somewhere in there.
Where does Danielle live?
Wakefield.
You know what street?
I believe it's Tiller Street.
And on the way up there is when you have this conversation with her.
Right.
She tells you to come up to the house.
Come to the house. I pull up, park behind her car in her driveway. She comes outside.
What was she wearing, do you remember?
Like some gray pants and a tank top.
Remember
White tank top or something like that.
gray pants, white tank top?
She comes outside, she hands me the bag. I hand her the money, it was 160 in all 20s. I tell her, look, you gotta give her, I said, you gotta give her $10 in change. She went back inside, she went to the front door, knocked on the front door, someone let her in. She came back out the side door, walked back up to my truck, gave me two $5 bills and change, walked back in the house. I pulled up.
You had the $160 on you?
I had 160 cash, 160 in all 20s. I gave that to her.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me the bag, I gave her the money.
Right.
She went inside, she knocked on the front door. Somebody opened the door, they let her in.
Did you see who was at the door?
I wasn't even paying attention.
Do you know if she has a boyfriend or anything?
No idea.
Okay.
She went in, then she came out the back door, which is the side door of the house, came back up to the truck, gave me the two $5 bills. I pulled off. She walked back in the house and I was pulling off.
Okay.
I got back on 460 and went to Tire Buddy, and he was supposed to fix my window. When I left I told him that I was trying to get the brakes done, I'd have to come back. So then he told me what time to come back. I left there, I went to Walmart.
You went to Tire Buddy for...
See, that's where I bought my truck from.
Okay.
And when I bought the truck, the right rear passenger window didn't work. And he had told me, he'd ordered a regulator for it when it come up, and he'd put it in. Well, I was already over there, so I stopped by, I said, hey, did you get the part in? He was like, yeah, it's here. I told him, I said, well, look, I got some other errands I need to run. I'll come back. He said, all right, cool.
So how long would you say you were at Tire Buddy?
Maybe 10 minutes at that time.
Just talk to him in the garage or at the desk?
Right at the counter, yeah.
Okay. Do you remember who it was?
The owner of the business. I don't know his name. Got back in my truck, turned around, I parked at the beginning of it, at the beginning of the lot, because my Sonya was calling me, so I didn't want to drive while I was on the phone.
Who's Sonya?
My fiance. Answered her call, we talked, told her I didn't want to drive while we were on the phone. We got off the phone, I left there, I went to Walmart.
Hold on. So you leave out of Tire Buddy, which way do you go?
To the right.
To the right, towards Walmart and Bluefield? Mm-hmm. Did you go into Walmart?
Yes, went in Walmart.
Did you purchase anything at Walmart?
2 bottles of Axe body wash and a transmitter for my phone to play music through the radio.
Transmitter?
It's like a phone transmitter, you just plug it in.
Oh, the auxiliary cable for your, okay. Okay. How'd you pay for that?
Cash.
Do you remember where you checked out? Did you self-check out or?
No, I'm gonna tell you, I checked out at one of the registers on the end. It wasn't self-checkout. On the opposite
down by
self-check.
the Vision Center or down by the bank?
Down by the business center.
Down by the Vision Center.
It was on the opposite end of the market entrance.
Okay, so down by where the pharmacy is and all that.
When you're facing Walmart,
mm-hmm.
The market is on this side. I came out this side, but I went in on market side.
Went in on
I had to
market.
walk all the way back across the parking lot. Truck.
Where'd you go from there?
Sonya she was taking her daughter to orthodontist appointment. And I had come home and put the Axe body wash and all that stuff up.
Okay, so you came in off exit 5 and you turned
left on the street. I don't know.
Right there at the four-way stoplight, right?
At the stoplight.
Right there is Hardee's on your left.
On your left, yeah, make that left. Go up. The house is on your left when you go up by the, after you pass the Y.
Okay. What were you wearing yesterday?
I was wearing blue jeans and shirt similar to this one. It's in the house. Black and gray. Same as this.
Polo?
Yes, same shirt.
Black and gray, you said? Stripes or?
Just the same exact as
Same thing. What kind of boot, or what kind of shoes were you wearing?
My Timberlands.
Your what?
Timberlands.
About how long were you at the house?
Couldn't even tell you. Not long.
10 minutes?
Maybe
half hour?
Maybe about 30 minutes, something like that.
Okay. Do you eat anything? Make any calls?
No. Oh, for my cell phone.
Huh?
For my cell phone.
You made calls from your cell phone? Who did you call from your cell phone?
Couldn't tell you who. I make so many calls a day, I can't remember exactly who I called.
Okay. So after about 30 minutes,
I left.
you left, where did you go?
Went to Tazewell Square.
Okay. Where did you go up there?
Sitting up there with a friend of mine. Her and I was kicking in the parking lot, and then the girl that I went up to meet Danny for that morning, her boyfriend come out and was like, "Look, you think you can give us some more?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he was like, "You think I can ride with you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck."
What was his name? Don't know. I don't want to say.
Yeah, not at the moment.
White, black, white guy.
With glasses and blonde hair.
Tall, skinny.
Average body.
Okay.
We left there.
About what time would you say that was when you left out of there?
Close about, it was probably around close to 3.
And where did you go?
We got there and got back on 460, and I was headed back to Danny's house.
Okay.
Called her at 3:15 and told her, "Hey, look, buddy of mine's trying to get some. Can you do it?" She said, "Yeah."
How much was he on?
3.5 grams, which is, she charged $275. So when we got up there to the area, I called, I said, "Look, we're getting close." She was like, "All right, well," I said, "Look, my buddy's with me. Do you want me to come to your house?" And she said, "No, meet me on the next street over by the graveyard. Like Tiller Street is here, and it's the very next street. Make that right,
Mm-hmm.
and you go down. You gotta make that left. It's another street, but the graveyard's on your right. And when you go down the end of the street, there's a stop sign and there's a park." She was like, "Meet me at the park."
Tell her where you were going.
I told her this is after I left the house, after I wrote the statement. I just told her, I said, "I'm going to get some cigarettes." And then when the police pulled me over, and he said something about Sergeant Turner needed my phone number. I gave him my phone number. And I was telling her the whole time on the phone with her, "Man, this shit's just crazy." And that's all I could keep saying to her. And she was just like, "Well, baby, don't worry about it. Just come home, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "All right, yeah, I'm going to get you cigarettes." And I just was riding.
Is there any reason that she would tell us that when you left the house, you were going to a store because you left your wallet?
I did leave I left, that was early in the daytime though. That was like right after I got home and her and the kids was home. And I left my wallet, I thought I left my wallet at Kim's.
About what time was that during the day?
You have to ask her. I don't remember.
When
I got home, when I brought the Axe stuff home,
mm-hmm.
That's when I told her, I said, "Baby, I forgot my wallet." And she was like, "Well, what the hell are you doing?" I was like, "All right, well, I'm going to get my wallet." Went back to Tim's, it wasn't there. Went back to Walmart, and it was in there. Grabbed it.
So you left your wallet in Walmart?
Yeah, I left my wallet. By the Axe, where the Axe body wash was, that's what I went back and grabbed.
So it was just sitting there on the shelf, nobody had picked it up?
Just my license and nothing else.
So when you come back from Walmart when you get the Axe body wash and the auxiliary cable, you told me that your wife wasn't home, that she was out. And that you.
I dropped my Axe body wash off, the auxiliary cable and all that stuff in the house. And then when I was leaving, she was coming. She said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going back to get my wallet."
When you were at Tire Buddy, when he's actually fixing, your window, where are you at? I mean,
I'm in the bathroom.
you're in the bathroom for the whole time, or?
Yeah, I went in to use the bathroom, sat there, was talking to Sonya, came out, asked him, was the car finished? He was like, no, I got in the bathroom. I wasn't sure I was sitting on the toilet the whole time. Came out.
He doesn't have any chairs or anything to sit in?
Not right there in front, no. You gotta go in the back office.
Do you, do anything in the bathroom?
Sat there, took a shit and called my girl.
Right. Nothing else? Had you, bought drugs from Danielle before?
Yeah, on previous occasions, yeah.
What does she normally, deal in, do you know?
Cocaine was the only thing I really wanted.
Cocaine. Do you know, where she gets it? I mean, I'm not asking a name, I mean.
I have no clue.
No clue.
Don't ask, I ain't even asked.
Okay.
I met her, the only way I met her in the first place was I was supposed to do some tattoos on her. And she had told me, she was like, "Well, I can't right now. Oh, buddy, you need so. She was leaving town or something, and she was like, when I get back, I'll hit you up, whatever. But when she got back, she had to hit me up there. That's how I met her. And in the midst of that is when she was like, "Well, look, you seem like a pretty cool dude. If you know somebody that wants some powder, let me know." I was like, all right.
How old are your shoes, isn't it?
Nah, he's old as shit. Since December, I got him.
Did you ever, you say you never loaned your truck to anybody, right?
No.
Is there any reason that your vehicle would be at the quarry, near the Grand Rec Park?
I don't know where the quarry is.
It's, as you're driving towards the rec park, you come off of the West Grand exit there. It's gonna be like a concrete place, and see a bunch of rock and stuff right there. Is there any reason?
Going up the hill to
But just before, it's just before that, just before you go up to the Grand.
yeah, out to there.
Well, you went into it.
No, I went up, came down, looked over there, came back out, and that's when I took it.
But you never went into
No.
onto that property.
No. You know, when you turn into it,
Mm-hmm.
when I first go in, I go in there and I turn around, and then I was like, hold on, we gotta go up here. That's when I went up the hill, turn around, come back down the hill, make the right, go up the hill to her house. I thought it was all the same thing. I thought the Grand Park was the same shit.
Do you know where Danielle is right now?
No, I do not.
Did you have anything to do with her disappearance?
No, I do not.
Have you put your hands on Danielle, with the intent to cause bodily harm?
No. I never had sexual relations with her, never any physical relationship with her, period.
Can I see your hands? You know, like that? Okay. All right. Anything else you want to add? Okay. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna go out and talk to investigators real quick. I'll be right back. Remember it is recording. You want to step out so you're not in here while it's being recorded, because I'm not going to be here. Go ahead and take those off.
Nothing too preach.
It's supposed to snow this weekend. Sunday and Monday. I'm sure you've heard that old adage, honesty is the best policy, right? I know that you're leaving stuff out. Your GPS has placed you next to Danielle's car on 2 separate occasions. And you tell me that you go home at the end of the night, don't even make it up to the flare. You turn around and you come back home because you go there's mad. Your GPS shows you off Hoffman Pike from 11:45 p.m. to 12:25 a.m. this morning. So my question to you is, when are you going to be honest and start giving me the truth about what's going on? Because quite honestly, you're leaving stuff out. You're leaving big gaps here. You're being very vague.
12, I mean.
At this point, I'm just going to you off.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your cooperation. We'll go from there.
Mark, did you get the message from someone being charged with anything at the time?
At this point, what we have is a bond revocation for you, and we have a probation violation. Judge has already issued a capias on your bond revocation, and we have a probation violation based on your admission of purchasing narcotics from yesterday. So
My bond being revoked because of my admission of.
your bond's being revoked because of the PB-15 that was issued. So, is that correct?
Yes, that's my understanding.
All right, you come with me.